Hey everyone, and welcome back to Time Trials on BeamNG.drive. We are almost done checking out the time trials. Oops. There we go. I keep forgetting the camera buttons for some reason. By the way, last video I did a couple of the time trials, and then I tried doing the highway endurance, but I kept crashing. So, before recording, disabled all the mods, of course, because I don't do the time trials with mods. By the way, I watched a little bit of Roadkill, and I tested a couple cars to see what I felt would be the best for me to use, and I've settled on this at the moment. The Bruckle Bastion? I think that's what it's called. By the way, it's really fast, it handles very well, it's all-wheel drive, it looks good, I actually quite enjoy driving it. It's not my kind of car, but I do like driving it. And it sounds good. I think I mentioned that already, but... Alright. Let's get into this. I am going to try one more time to do the highway endurance, and if I crash or anything, I'm just gonna move on to the next one, because I would like to finish these up. I believe it starts down the road a little bit. Where does it start? I thought it started over here. Is this it? Yes, cool. Alright, I gotta be like 5 minutes or something. Yeah, 5:23 from 7 months ago. Alright. I already have traction control turned off. I turned my lights on so I can see the gauges. Even though I usually don't look at the gauges, like even in my Focus, it was a 6-speed manual, I never looked at the tachometer. Partially because it was straight piped, but I straight piped it so I didn't have to look at the tach to shift, I could just hear it. But seeing the gauges in my peripheral does still help, and I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, I know I said I wasn't going to restart, but that was just my own stupidity with talking too much. You know the whole thing where you do fine when you're on your own or practicing, and then as soon as there's any pressure, you just start messing up? That's what I deal with a lot. Especially with like anxiety and stuff. So I need to just slow down a bit, take it easy. I'm pretty sure I updated the tune on this car to account for the different tire sizes on the front and back. But I'm not sure. There we go. I gotta be gentle and easy. I used to be so relaxed. I used to just take my time with everything. I didn't waste time, but I didn't rush, I didn't stress. But nowadays, for some reason, I'm always on edge. Well, I know why. It's not for some reason, I know why. But I'm always stressed out, on edge, trying to get things done. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip this one. I'll come back to this when I'm done the other ones if I don't forget. But it's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. I don't want to spend the entire video trying to do one thing. So next is highway intersection. A race around the highway intersection combining fast straights and tight corners. I will stay in this car for now, though. I have to be 206. Alright, focus. Oh yeah, I forgot this also goes in the dirt. Get on the asphalt sideways, hit the nitrous. I'm not used to going this way. Oh, I remember this one now. I can kind of remember last time I did this. I don't remember what car I used. I wish it listed what car you used with the time or high score or whatever. My alignment's off already. And I'm definitely gonna have to try again. The first time I did this, it took me a few tries to get like the corners and stuff into my memory. Sequential on this thing just shifts so hard. Does not want to turn. Why? It was doing great before. Another thing with this car is I find it hard to judge how fast you're going, especially in corners. Why will it not turn? Okay. Preliminary picture. I am going to switch cars for something that is not all-wheel drive and going to constantly understeer on me. I've got the perfect car. Is this the car I used last time? I have a feeling this is the car I used last time, but it would have been my old tune for it, so here we go. Hopefully this goes better this time. And I forgot I had to turn left. I'm used to coming up that on-ramp and going straight, not turning. My goodness. I have too many configurations, and I don't drive enough of them. Like, this has a fairly loose limited slip rear diff, so it will lock up, but not really. Like that. It's designed to not slide, but it will now and then. fast I can take that corner. This car can usually go faster than how much I push it. I need to practice with it more and get better at keeping this car at its limit. Because it is an awesome car. But as you can tell, the skills aren't quite the greatest. Faster by 6 seconds. Good enough for now. Let's move on to the next one. Yeah, as you can see, it's acting like it's completely open. But if I go into second and do it just right, or maybe it's third. No, it does not want to. You can tell there's moments where it'll lock up and then, yeah, I did burnout. Yeah. It'll go burnout with both wheels, but it does not, it doesn't slide. It's tuned to not slide, so either way. On to the next one. Section highway strip. Okay, reach top speed on this 1 mile long highway. I need a top speed car. Which I'm tempted to still use this, except it's not as fast as my Scintilla. Let's use this, see how it goes. Where's my top speed? My pink go fast card. See how it goes, and then I'll use the Scintilla if I don't beat my old time. Slow getting off the line. I thought this had nitrous, I guess not. Come on. Should have kept traction control in it. Over torque, gotta be careful. Yeah. Not enough grip in the rear end. Come on, go. Just grip and go. Should put drag tires on the back of this. It just doesn't get off the line fast enough. 26 again. Scintilla's best bet. That's probably what I used last time. Because my Scintilla is just crazy, crazy fast. Turn off assists, because driving assists suck. And off we go again. Okay. And there it goes, being glitchy again. No idea why it does that. I need to use manual, not sport. That was 20 seconds. Ooh, a little bit faster. I want to go one more time. Oops. Try that again. I hate the toll booths at the start. Like, whoever decided to put those toll booths there needs to get smacked with a banana or something. Because they get in the way, they don't add anything. And this wouldn't necessarily be a toll booth. Slower, whatever. Alright. On to the next one. I've got 12 minutes to go. I'll probably slowly go through after I'm done the time trials and do drifting stuff. Mountain course. Ooh. Drive on the mountain roads of West Coast, USA. This'll be nice. I'm not using the Scintilla because it has the all-wheel drive issues that I can't stand. See, that's the thing. This is also all-wheel drive. But it doesn't have the understeer issues that I have with everything else. I've somehow managed to tune this, like, pretty much perfectly. So, let's try to, like, what I mean by the differential, really quick, even though they're both 19s, the front wheels are 10 inches wide, and the rear wheels are 12 inches wide. They're both 35 for the sidewall, but it's a percentage of this, so that's 35% of 265 millimeters. So therefore, if you look closely, I'm going to back up onto the road a little bit more. If you look, you can see the rear sidewall is a little bit thicker than the front, just ever so slightly, because of the rear tires being 2 inches wider than the front. That causes the wheels to spin at different speeds because there's different distance, different diameter, I think that is. So therefore, the front differential is at 397 and the rear is at 418 to make up for tires and then, yeah, all the different tuning and stuff. So if you have an all-wheel drive vehicle with a staggered wheel setup like this, FCV, the Scintilla, Barstow, not Barstow, Bastion, definitely check that out. I typically put the car on something so the wheels aren't on the ground, And then I use the wheel, one of the wheel debug apps to see how fast the wheels are spinning. And just adjust them until I get it the same. Okay, focus. I wish I was in a focus right now. This lag is really messing me up though. I'm fine with low frame rates. I used to play at 15 frames per second on one of my old computers. That's all it could handle was 15 frames a second. I'd play Deus Ex Human Revolution like that, Bioshock Infinite, a few games. And it was fine because it was consistent. It stayed at 15. But this is going between 30 and 60, just jumping around, and it's causing me a lot of issues. Yeah, I don't get how I've managed to tune this car so well. There will be a link in the description to my configuration pack as usual. You can test this car if you want. It's not up to date. It's recent, like all the cars are pretty much done in it. But I have done a couple final little touch-ups to a few of them. Just to try and make all the cars as perfect and as good as I can. You can probably see in the video that it's lagging and being weird. Alright, how was that? Wow, okay. That car also sounds really good. I want to make a sleeper Focus ST with a 5-cylinder and stuff in it. That was Mountain Course Long Race Circuit 1. The big race track just outside the city, and it's the long layout, it looks like. Would be best for this. I think my 200BX might be best for this. Thinking either this or... Ooh, you know what? I'm going to use this, because why not? Just see how it goes. I can't remember what the difference between these two is. But I don't use this very much, and I actually really like this car. I love old muscle cars. My dream car, or one of them, is a 1970 Chevelle. And I just absolutely love muscle cars, so. Tuners and like hot hatches suit me better in a way, but yeah. Alright, this should be interesting. Been a little while since I've driven this. I need to not forget that it only has 3 gears. 900 foot-pounds of torque and 3 gears. Fun. Especially with how powerful this is, I chose to use the 3 speeds so you can use more of the RPM range and spend less time shifting. Ooh, a little bit of understeer when braking. I need to adjust the brake bias, I think. Yeah, the 200BX likely would have been a bit better. We'll see. this being so old, it doesn't have anti-lock brakes, so I gotta kind of feather the brakes as I come up to the corners. Watch the whole car shake as it wheel hops. Here's a little thing to do. Grab the Grand Marshal, drift variant, and watch the rear axle as you're drifting. Especially if you put slightly higher sidewall tires on it. It wheel hops like crazy. Actually, I'm gonna go over a little bit of time today. Or go over time a little bit today. I would like to do this again with the 200BX. Yeah, 2 seconds faster is not the greatest. I'm gonna switch to the 200BX, see how I can do with it, because I am more used to driving it. And then I'm gonna try something after that, just for the hell of it, to have some fun. Yeah. I need to go through and clean up my temp configurations and stuff. Okay. This is a normal timed lap. I'm gonna try something fun after. Really? That was full brakes. I was holding the brakes full, and they did nothing. I can't stand when this game does that. Like, I understand, yes, brake pads can be pushed back into the caliper, and you need to pump the brakes a bit, but did they seriously do that much detail in this? Like, some cars you have to pump the brakes, or you don't stop. And it's not all the time either. Sometimes it works fine, and sometimes it's messed up. So if anyone knows more detail on how the brakes are actually programmed in this, please let me know. It's like, do the brake pads actually apply force to the rotors, or what? Holding circle like advantages when I don't. And the lag is making buttons hold too. Coming up to that corner, kept revving and nothing was happening when I was in third. Because it held the clutch for some reason. Would it be 159? Ah, there we go. 151. Much, much better. Alright, continue at start. This timer, I know I'm out of time. Alright, now for the fun lap that I'm doing just for the hell of it. Let's grab the Grand Marshal, grab my drift variant. Alright, so really quick, what I was saying with the wheel hop. Try to watch the rear axle a little bit, if it'll do it. Oh, it doesn't want to do it. You can see there a tiny bit with the marks on the ground, but it will wheel hop. So, by the way, if you haven't guessed, I am doing one more lap, but I'm going to drift the whole thing. and just see how fast I can do it drifting, because why not? So yeah, I'll do the outro now because I'm going to not talk during it, just listen to the car and stuff and focus. So, like I said before, all of the vehicles you've seen will be in the description. I am working on one last final update for all the cars, but I don't know when it'll come out because I'm trying to get them as perfect as I can. Yeah, either way, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, anything you want me to check out, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And as always, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Let's get this little drift done and over with. I thought I had a spoiler on this, but I guess not.